Welcome to the Airsoft Zone booth for 2024 IWA. I'm here with Stefan.
Hey guys.
And we're showing you everything starting with Invader Gear down to Action Army, Umbrella Armory, Krytac, G&G, everything distributed by AIRSOFTZONE. You want to start with Invader Gear, right?
Yeah, for example, we have an Invader Gear mannequin here with a lot of different products from Invader Gear. Blade carrier, pants, gloves, shirt, a boonie hat and a sniper bolero basically. A little bit equipped with magazines and different stuff like...
General purpose pouch.
Yeah, exactly. To show a little bit of the products we have. Of course, it's in many different patterns.
There's like more than 10 for sure. It's a long list.
Yeah,
and the cool thing is it comes at an amazing price. So if you're trying to stock up on a full set of gear, they have you covered with like literally every single piece that you need to play.
Yeah, of course. And it's very durable. We have ripstop fabric there. So it's not something you scratch already out of the box or while playing or something like that.
Right. And if you're looking for a specific build out, for a specific faction.
We also already made a video for like the loadout select or something like that.
True.
We can link it there or something.
Yeah, that's a cool video. You definitely have to check it out.
With crazy creations like construction work and something like that, but yeah.
As always in Airsoft, you can get creative. Another thing that is really cool to get creative with is the Action Army stuff.
That's
because
true,
it has so many options. We've prepared one of the setups in a carbine kit configuration with a stock and a front kit that lets you mount optics.
Everybody basically knows the AP01, of course. We have it equipped with Action Army parts like the stock, handguard, silencer, and a Nimrod red dot sight. Big magazine from Action Army. Of course, you could HBA tap it.
And you can get even bigger magazines.
Yeah,
AW Custom, for example.
Yeah, that's
There's so
true,
many extra parts that we have that are not from Action Army that we should mention for this system, like TTI.
Yeah, correct. So they're like a million parts, so you can do whatever you want. Yeah, sniper rifle, even shorter pistol, for example, like the AP01C, for example, it's even shorter. So if you want to play a little bit secret or something like that, you can do that right away.
But it's still full auto, right?
The switch is different, so it's not inside anymore. You can switch it right away, like here. It's basically it about Action Army pistols. We can move over there.
Yeah, let's check out the umbrella gun.
Sure.
Something new for this year. We're dabbling our hands in the HPA market. What's interesting about this is that we are working on an electromagnetic system that holds the nozzle. So you're not wasting so much air on...
So you're way more efficient on that? So
that's the whole point, yes, exactly.
Okay. Is it more silent as well, or...?
I wouldn't say it's more silent. Actually, you can actually hear it. Let's see if we can get that on camera. You're literally moving the entire nozzle back and forth with electrical energy, so it's electromagnetic, which is pretty cool because you have all these settings that are making it easier to like change the nozzle position, have better feeding, have better positioning of the BB, stuff like that.
Whatever hop-up unit, barrel, hop-up rubber I put in, I can adjust nozzle length to get perfect feeding for RPS, magazines, all that stuff.
Right, exactly. Wow. That's the big benefit of the system is that you can obviously, if you get the whole gun, then it will already be set up. But let's say that you want to get the upgrade kit, you can just change the nozzle lengths and have it in your Krytac, have it in your G&G, have it with that bucking, this bucking, that hop-up unit, whatever barrel you want. So makes your life a little bit easier when you try to like dabble your feet or your hand in building an HPA gun. But obviously this is supposed to be a out-of-the-box HPA gun made entirely in Europe. So what's really cool is, and you might already know this, the handguard is made by Hera Arms in Germany, which I'm pretty proud of because we're keeping all the manufacturing in Europe and still have a gun that is like ultra high-end at a price that is going to be much more affordable.
It's light. It's very light. Even carbon barrel there, carbon silencer.
Yep, and we have a steel inner barrel with a CNC hop-up unit that is also made in Europe.
It's actually stainless steel, I think, right?
Stainless steel, yeah.
It's looking nice, really.
Let's move on to the other things because I think there's going to be more to show at the Airsoft Zone booth, and we'll see you on the other side. So we're going to pass by the B&T Archwick stuff we have covered in a different video. So make sure that you check it out there or just go on our channel and make sure that you get the coverage that we did together with Nelson as he's the product specialist on all this stuff made by Archwick.
That's true, yeah.
But obviously...
we have to take care of Krytac. The newest thing is the KRISS Vector GBB, basically.
Yes. That all of you are probably eyeing on because it's kind of been a big thing that there's a new GBB vector.
Yeah, it's a long time something like this was on the market and it's not comparable to the old version, so it's way improved, of course. We have very light magazines. It's the new standard, basically.
Oh, wow. Yeah, everyone is making those aluminum magazines that are amazing. And you can see your capacity at all times.
Besides that, it's classic vector look, folding stock, of course. Possible to mount any additional rails here, basically. And of course, it's GBB, so you have recoil and all that stuff.
This is the safety. That's something that I don't know if you guys ever think about how the vector works. That's something that I think is special. That's the safety, and that is a fire select.
You can basically, if you grip the gun, you can choose different fire modes like that. And the safety is so you don't need to remove it.
Do you know about like power settings on this?
This rifle there is about 400 FPS, so 1.5 joules.
It's actually that powerful.
Yeah.
But such a short barrel.
Yeah, but it's depending, of course, on the green gas you're using, so
Sure.
and the temperature you have.
And obviously, you're using Nimrod gas only because it's available in all the different power settings for all the different types of rifles.
And it does not destroy your gun due to the oil. Of course, you have, for example, a 14mm CCB there, but I think it's not something
Obviously, it's fully compatible with all sorts of like upgrades to Gucci out your new Vector. It's not even out yet by the time that...
It will be around June or July, something like that, when we have these things in stock. Hopefully, we ordered enough pieces.
Well, I mean, you guys usually surprise us, and obviously all our vendors, we're very grateful that you guys putting it out into the shops and already pre-ordered. So thank you very much for supporting the new GBB Krytac KRISS Vector. But obviously, besides that, we are still carrying the whole lineup of all the other Krytac products.
Yeah, for example, Krytac LMG, Krytac Trident, and the Rec 7, for example. They're known to be very durable. You can't destroy those guns.
Is that a challenge?
We could do a video about that.
No, but I agree with that, actually. They're very sturdily built and optimized over years at this point. There's been multiple generations, production generations of this rifle, and it's kind of been like optimized. And obviously, it's a great platform to upgrade. So if you're looking for something that lasts a long time, you can throw upgrades in it. The gearbox is great. It's compatible largely.
Crazy
I do like that
capacity.
one. Yeah, obviously. That's a lot of fun to play with. So if you want to get an LMG, I can point towards the Krytac. It's one of the most reliable AEG platforms.
It's really great. So there's nearly nothing you can complain if you want to have like the highest performance out there.
But before we talk too much about Krytac, let's also go over to the G&G area.
Sure.
Because there's some new stuff. Obviously, there's a full video on G&G, but I'll see you on a short bit over there. One of our exclusive brands. Which areas?
Sure. We are exclusive distributor for G&G at Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and Poland for now.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
That's true. We only picked 2 guns because there is a big booth there. For example, we have the MGCR 556 here. It's a gas blowback, AR-15, I would say.
The first time that they made a gas blowback AR in a sense.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And it feels really nice. So something that you will immediately recognize is that the sounds on those guns are great.
Not only that, it's really smooth, so there's nothing you think it's like getting stuck or something like that. It's feel natural, just perfect. So there are other GBBs out there where you are like, oh, did I break something now?
Oh my God, that's not the case here for sure.
Yeah.
What I like is that you have this like 45-degree selector setting for semi, and then it's 90 degrees for full auto. It's like way more ergonomic. As you can see, I can quickly reach those.
They're advanced, like basically anything they can do. For example, show it to the camera. They milled like this part there, so to save a little bit of weight even there.
I didn't even think of that as weight saving.
It looks cool and it's weight saving, and they did it like anywhere they can.
Very nice production quality from G&G as always. But if you're not looking for GBB stuff, we brought out something else that is pretty special. And that is their Speedsoft gun in a sense, right? I see a lot of builds with this, like people HPA this.
Yeah, there are crazy builds with this rifle. I even saw people 3D print the trigger, which is like...
You can use 2 hands.
Yeah, you can play it like a piano or something like that. Lightweight, you can C-clamp it, you can adjust the stock, not only in length, in the angle as well, of course.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. How does that work?
You open that with an Allen key, yeah, perfectly. And you can adjust it for your needs. So you add a high-rise mount like a red dot, like a T1 red dot, something like that. So you're even fast with a red dot as well.
And you can use like these big paintball-style masks.
Sure, yeah. So it's specially made for Speedsofters.
But I'm just noticing that this is actually metal. So the receiver is like their usual polymer that is just ultra nice and ultra light and still ultra durable. So,
and as we saw on the G&G booth, you could use this upper for the lever.
oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so before we end this, make sure you check out the G&G booth video. There's a new lever action rifle. We actually made a separate video on that too. And just imagine that build combined. So many cool new options coming out there. Before we leave, the new Nimrod case that has been around for a long time, it's still there. It's in P&P foam, it's in wave foam, right?
Exactly, we have it in different lengths. We have pistol cases, equipment cases for different, for example, if you want to go in the shooting range with 5.4 pistols like that, or accessories, night vision goggles, all that stuff, which is very expensive actually. And you want to carry it safe, transport it safe, or storage it safe. This one is specially painted for the show, of course, to make a little bit more advertisement with our logo there.
But if you want to have this in a special camo, just comment down in the sections below if you want to see like a fully camoed out version of this to come to the store. And for now, this is it on our coverage on the AIRSOFTZONE booth, man. Thank you very much, Sergey.
No problem.
And,
thank you, Julius.
See you guys at the next booth. Make sure you comment down below, subscribe and like, and thank you, Sergey. See you in the next one.